back today working on this BMW Z4. Of course, I haven't finished pulling the timing chain and all that off yet because it got dark on me last night. So another thing that I thought was kind of weird, and I noticed it, is that this tensioner had been pushed down before. So somebody's been in this motor, somebody's been messing with his head, and it kind of worries me. I don't know what the deal is there. Also right here, when you look at these vanas, somebody's had a pair of pliers or something on them. So we're going to check all this out once I get it off, see if it's going to be okay to reuse. I feel like I've bit off more than I can chew on this car, but I'm going to try to get it running, do my best to get this thing going again. Right now, another thing I want to show you is I'm going to grab my torque wrench. I've already got all the stuff I need, the tensioner and all that, and then I've got my Torx wrench with the special tool that you got to have for these type of bolts. But I've got this set at 50 pounds PSI, or 50 pounds torque, and this is what I've seen on every single one of these so far. Well, let me get on the bolt itself. Come on, get on there. I hope it's not on there right now. No, it's not. Alright, so that one's not wanting to go on. So, let me try this one. Like it's on that. So check this out. I've got it on the bolt right now. I'm getting to move this thing almost to 50 pounds, and it's like that on nearly every single one of these bolts. That one's a little tight. Not even 50 pounds. Not even nothing. I mean, it's like, I don't understand how this could have happened. Unless it just exploded in there, or somebody been in it, thought about taking it apart, and just decided not to. Because these bolts are really extremely loose. I just don't get it, how they could be loose as they are for head bolts. And that's probably why I was getting 50 psi all the way across the board on the compression test. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing apart, because it's gonna have to have a head gasket. See where it takes me. So let's start with the timing chain setup. Try to push this thing back in a little bit. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring this out here with me so I can sit everything on it as I take it off. Put these back on for now, so I don't drop them, lose them, have to search for them. You know, it's one of those things where you buy a car from somebody, they tell you that it's possibly a fuel pump, You can't do a compression test or anything like that while it's on their premises, and you get it home and you find out that somebody's actually been in the motor, somebody's messed with the head, and nobody told you. There's some people out there, let's just say that. There are some people out there. Alright, let's get this started. Let's stop looking at it and get started. Looking for my 10. We're gonna get this head off today, guys. At least it'll make me know what I've got myself into here. Breaking knuckles. Another reason I'm doing this video is just so I can go back and see what I've done and to make sure that I don't mess up or forget a step. Well, I'm gonna get myself cut up, that's for sure. Me wonder if they got this far down into the motor, why did they stop? Why did they not continue with the work? Unless, you know, they didn't know what they were doing, was scared to get too far down in it and then have just a bunch of scrap metal sitting there, or what. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go all the way and at least find out if this head is worth saving. If not, then we're doing a motor swap. It'll be swapped or scrapped, one of the two. It's turned out to be a nice afternoon. It's like 80 degrees. Too bad. Using an extension on all these now. You can smell the fall flowers, or not fall but spring flowers in the air. Quite nice. I know this is for just the timing chain setup, but I'm going to use it to kind of sit my stuff on too as I pull this off. Self notes, guys. I'm doing this. If you're going to try to tackle this yourself, mental notes. Don't you drop. So that is going to be set all the way down right there. Oh shit. Where's my magnet tray? Also want to mention, when you're doing this on the BMW Z4s, that you have to disconnect this front brace. You have to undo all these bolts right here for the front brace and pull it out of the way so you can get this vanos off, because it's so close when it's all together right there. I'm gonna get my magnet tray. These are for the intake. Put those in a bag. So I should be able to pull this. I still got to get these off to pull that first timing chain. They really didn't want you to get into these. I'm gonna say it's a T8. Possibly a 10. T8 or a 10. But to find out. And that's an 8. Well, I know these haven't been touched. It's mind-boggling that those bolts did that. Maybe it's not the head pulled from the block. Oh shit. Gotta get that off. There we go. Cam's out. Cam gears, anyway. Now we need to take this tensioner out. To pull that, so back to the 10. Bottom. Top. Top. And the small top. There's that. Another thing you got to do is take that other part of the guide out, which is going to be the T8, or not T8, but E8, since they're the star bit type. Those are tight. And these are supposedly pretty long. I think before I actually pull this head, I'm going to pull that thermostat housing off too. Because I'm going to need all the room I can get to pull this thing out without destroying anything. Seems to be still connected. Short one. There's the long one. Now I wouldn't have been able to get that out if this thing wasn't top dead center right now. So remember that. This blows my mind, guys. Blows my mind. Do is I'm going to take these and put them right back in where they go. Sit it with the timing chain tensioner and the timing chain. So now let's take that off. Oh, it's down there in my pocket. Sometimes you just can't get nothing done with gloves on. That's what I needed that one for. Well, well, well. This is what I found out. I pulled this damn head off of this freaking BMW that I bought. Thinking it was a fuel pump or a head gasket. You know, the head gasket would have been great if it was just the head gasket, but you know, I'm being positive. I've already sourced. So, but what I want to show you is that with this straight six, this badass straight six, somebody ran the shit out of it. I want you to just look right here. You know what that is. You know what that is. That's straight up scarred trash. Cylinder 5 is trashed. Cylinder 5 got me. So, look, I mean, oh my god. I've already sourced one. It's pretty cheap. Still gonna come out good. Just thought I'd share that with you since